Good evening. Welcome to High Performance Live with Make Day. It's great to have you here. Welcome. Thank you for joining. This is High Performance Live, where we talk about the tools and the tips, skills, strategies, principles, and practices to help you and I be those high performers that God has created us to be. And every Friday, like this, between 6 and 6:30 p.m. West African time to about 7:30 p.m. West African time, I always go live right here on this channel. And I'm so happy to be here again. It's the very first Friday in the month of October. Welcome to a brand new month. The very last time that we saw was the very last Friday in the month of September, and we are in a new month, the month of October, and also the final quarter of this year, 2024. Just want to say very big congratulations to you. Congratulations for making it to the new month, and congratulations for making it to the final quarter of this year, 2024. One thing that I'm very sure of is that great things are in store for you in this new month. Great things are in store for you even for this new quarter and this final quarter of the year. I just want to say very big well done to you. It's already the fourth day of this month of October. So it's a new but also not so new month. Just like that, the new month starts and we're already 4 days in. Before you know it, the month of October is going to be done, and then we're just going to have 2 more months to see the end of this year, 2024. Just want to say very big congratulations to you and well done. This is High Performance Live. If this is your first time, welcome. If this is not your first time, welcome back, dear high performer and dear alumni, to this High Performance Live session. Just want to say, how are you doing? How was your week? I hope your week went well. I hope you had a profitable, purposeful, and productive week. The Lord is your strength and continue to keep your hands lifted. I know that you are making progress on all those goals that you want to achieve, and that's why I'm saying very big well done to you. Even as we go into the weekend and as we plan for the new week that is ahead of us, the essence of this live session is to keep cheering ourselves on, to keep encouraging ourselves, even on our high performance journey towards those goals that we want to achieve. And that's what it's all about. Everything that we do right here is all about living that high performing, healthy, and wealthy life that we know that God has created us to live. And if this is your first time, just want to say hit that subscribe button and be part of everything that is going on here. What we are doing is that we are building, the largest community of high performers in the world. And so you want to be part of everything that is happening here. And that's why I'm saying make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Hi, podcast. It's great to have you here. I had a challenge with my network there, but I'm back. Yes, hi, podcast. The language that you're putting there, I don't quite get it. So maybe you just help me or assist me to translate. I'm not sure quite if I understand what you're saying. But hi, it's great to have you here, podcast. Welcome. Okay, you use translate. Awesome. Awesome. That would be great if you can use the translate. It will really help me to understand. It's great to have you here, podcast Paki. Yes. Hello. Hello. Great to have you here. Where are you watching from? And thank you for joining. It's great to have you here. So, welcome. Just like I said, this is High Performance Live, where we talk about everything high performance, talking about the tools, the tips, skills, and strategies, principles, and practices to help you and I be those high performers that God has created us to be. And it's another live session every Friday like this. We go live right here between 6 and 7 p.m. West African time, just to encourage ourselves towards becoming those high performers that God has created us to be. And so it's great that we are here. If you are here, make sure that you hit the subscribe button to be part of everything that is happening here. All the daily shots, all the polls, all the videos, everything targeted towards helping us be those high performers, be it in your health, be it in your business, be it in your career, be it in your academics, be it in your relationships. Yes, that's what it's all about. And that's why you need to be part of it, because we are building, just like I said, the largest community of high performers in the world. So you want to be part of everything that is happening there. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for subscribing. You guys are awesome. You guys are the best. And if you've not hit that subscribe button, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that you can be part of everything that is happening here. Just like I said earlier, this is the first live session of this month of October. It's a brand new month. Congratulations again to all of us for making it to the new month. I know that this month has special things in store for us. And the reason why I'm here again on another live session is just to encourage you, because even as we have gotten into a new month, specifically the final quarter of this year, I know that at the back of our minds we are like, yes, the year is almost over. Can anything really great happen even as we are getting into the final quarter, the final few months of this year, 2024? One thing I just want to say to you is that stay encouraged. By all means, stay encouraged. Great things can still happen for you in this final 3 months of this year. And that's basically, we're talking about 90 days. I think 90 days since, was that yesterday or 2 days ago, counting down 90 days to the end of this year, 2024. One thing I can assure you is that good things, great things can still happen for you, even in this final 90 days of this year, 2024, be it in whatever aspect of your life, be it in whatever goals that you want to achieve. What it's very, very important is for you to stay encouraged. And that's why I'm here to say to you that stay encouraged. And the number two thing is the importance of envisioning, your goal, whatever is that goal that you want to achieve. What I'm going to just talk about in the next few minutes is just the power of envisioning that goal, the power of envisioning that thing that you want to achieve, to see it happen even in this last 90 days of this year. But before we get into that, I'm always talking about the fact that we need to always look back and think about the things that we are grateful for. What are you grateful for this week? What are those lessons that you learned this week, and what are you looking forward to even in the upcoming week? It's very, very important. I'm always about those three things every time we come on a live session like this. So I just want to quickly ask you, and it doesn't even just have to be this week, also looking back on the past 9 months of this year, 2024, what are those things that you are grateful for, right? It's very, very important. What are you grateful for? What are the lessons that you've learned this past 9 months of this year, 2024? And then now, what are you looking forward to even as we have come into the final quarter of this year? I want you to share it right there in the comment section. The, what are you grateful for? What are those lessons that you are learning? And then what are you looking forward to in the final 90 days of this year? It's very, very important. That's how we grow on this our journey as high performance. For me, always so grateful for the opportunity to be here on another live session with you. Basically, every single Friday I've been here doing this. We've been all here doing this, and I'm always, always, always so grateful. Except for some few Fridays, if we miss any Friday, I don't think it will be more than 3 Fridays since this year started. So we're talking about how many Fridays altogether? Almost over 40 Fridays, right? Because in a whole year we have 52 Fridays, and so we have like 9 Fridays to go. No, sorry, am I right? Yes, yes, yes. 9 Fridays to go. 3 months, basically 9 Fridays to go. So we're talking about the fact that about 40 Fridays we've been here doing this every single time. Just charging ourselves, encouraging ourselves. And it's very important that we celebrate ourselves for that, right? That we've been consistent doing this, consistent coming together, consistent encouraging ourselves. It's not easy. Many times we take many of these things for granted, but it's so important that we're able to come back to that place of gratitude, come back to that place where we celebrate the good things that we do, where we look at the good things that we do and we appreciate ourselves for who we are. And that's just one thing that is so important, that I appreciate you for the fact that you are a high performer. I appreciate myself for the fact that I'm also a high performer, and we are always here doing this every Friday, encouraging ourselves, moving ourselves to the next level. next level. It's just so important. The lesson that I'm learning this week, and which is what I'm going to be talking about in a few minutes, is just that the power of envisioning, the power of envisioning your goal, the power of envisioning your dream, to be able to imagine your dream as a reality, to be able to imagine that goal as a possibility. It's so important. And then what I'm looking forward to is the monthly breakthrough session that happens every first day of the month. It was such a very impactful time that we had on Tuesday for the breakthrough session for this month of October, on October 1st, where we're looking at action mastery, talking about how, talking about the mindset, the practices, how do we deal with procrastination. Many of us struggle in that area of procrastination. That's what gets in the way of we achieving those goals. And then we looked at that. How do we overcome procrastination? How do we become better in taking action, in executing? How do we have that mindset of high achievers and high performers to make sure that we make the most of this final quarter of this year 2024? And it was such an insightful session. And if you were part of it, I know that those insights, you are ready to go out there and crush your goals. But in case if you were not part of that session, you have another opportunity. November 1st is going to be another breakthrough session. I'm already looking forward to it. It's not every month, every breakthrough session that I already have an idea of what we're going to talk about in that breakthrough session. But I'm already excited about November's breakthrough session because I already know what our theme is going to be for that session, and it's all going to be about leadership mastery. It's all going to be about leadership mastery. And then, the interesting thing is that as I'm thinking about the fact that in the month of November, we're talking about leadership mastery, it just hit me that my mentor and my pastor in the month of November, specifically the first Tuesday, if I'm right, if I'm getting that date correctly, I think it's usually the first Tuesday or the first Wednesday in the month of November. He always organizes a leadership conference called the Excellence in Leadership Conference. And just in case you don't know who I'm talking about my pastor and my mentor. That's Pastor Samadeyemi. And the interesting thing is that when I was thinking about the fact that the theme of the November is going to be leadership mastery, I trust me, I didn't have that in mind. And it's just dawning on me right now as we're doing this that that's what happens every November. Every November, he has that special conference called the Excellence in Leadership Conference, and it's always just a very powerful and impactful time where leaders all over the world come together, whether on site, that's in person, or online, to improve their leadership skills, to learn something that will take their leadership skill to a whole new level. And for me, it's just so powerful where that as I'm having this live session, then it's hitting me that that's what happens every November. And now the theme for our monthly breakthrough session in November is all about leadership mastery. And so for me, I know that it's not a coincidence. It just means that there are great things in store for us. If there are great things in store for us in the month of November, then how much more this month of October? So that's why I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited about this final quarter of this year 2024 because I know that great things are in store for us. Great things are in store for those goals that we want to achieve. I know that this month of October is going to be a powerful one for you. It's going to be a month of unusual execution and action, unusual speed for you. And then just taking it to a whole new level when we get into that month of November, that indeed greater things are definitely in store for you. And I can just envision it already. And that's what we're talking about this evening. Just in the next few minutes, just that ability to be able to envision what you want to achieve. There's a movie that I love so much. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I always talk about that movie, and that's the movie The Matrix. I love The Matrix so much. I would say it's one of my favorite sci-fi movies of all time. I think either after or they're on the same level. Which the movie that I'm talking about is Terminator 2: Judgment Day. I love those two sci-fi movies. I'm not sure I would choose one over the other. I love both of them so much. Both of them movie Matrix. That's when Neo is being introduced to the Matrix, and he's getting his training, and Morpheus is leading him in this simulation, and they are passing this group of people, and then this lady in the red dress is passing, and Neo can't help but look at the woman in the lady in the red dress and turns around to look at her as she's passing by. All while he's looking, Morpheus is actually talking to him. And then, Morpheus now says to him, did you hear the last thing I said, or were you looking at the lady in the red dress? And before he could answer, Morpheus says, okay, you know what? Look again. And immediately Neo turns to look at the lady in the red dress. What he sees is Agent Smith pointing a gun to his head. And immediately he sees that he's jarred, he's shaking, and Morpheus says, pause it, as he paused the simulation. And for me, that's just a very, very powerful scene in the movie where Morpheus says to Neo that one thing that you need to remember is that anybody that is not one of us is one of them. And so while it's easy to get distracted by the lady in the red dress, always remember that behind that lady in the red dress, behind that thing that is getting you distracted, that is tempting you, that is getting your attention away, taking your focus away from what you need to focus on, is something that can kill you if you will look again. I know for me, it's just so powerful, right? How many times on our journey to those goals that we want to achieve, while we are trying to maintain our focus and give our full attention to those things that we want to achieve, there are always those things that want to get us distracted, that want to get us off course. There's always that lady in the red dress. And please, when I say lady in the red dress, I'm not necessarily saying it's a woman. What I'm saying is that there are those shiny objects that always come along on our path to distract us, to get our attention off those things that we really want to achieve. And sometimes while there is always that temptation for us to say, it doesn't really matter, it's just harmless fun. It's okay. There's nothing about it. It's harmless. It's not going to cause anything. One thing that we need to remember is that just like in the Matrix, behind that lady in the red dress is an Agent Smith that is holding a gun to your head. And that's why we need to be extremely careful. And, for me, it's all about that thing where you say, look again. And that's just the whole message I'm bringing to you this evening about envisioning. And when I say envisioning, we're talking about that ability, that power, that intention to look again at the things around us. So that's why I'm saying that you need to look again at those things that seem like harmless distractions. That seemingly harmless distraction is actually costing you something. It's costing you and I something, and it's costing us those goals that we want to achieve. Now, the flip side, very quickly, is that while that look again, that envisioning has its application on the negative side of the distractions, it has its application on the positive side for those goals that we want to achieve. And the application is this: many times on our journey to achieving those goals that we want to achieve, we tend to see the fact that, oh, we're not making as much progress as we want to achieve. We're putting in the effort, but we're not really seeing those results that we want to get. My own charge and my own encouragement to you this evening is that, look again. Look again. Right now, it might look like you are not getting as much traction as you want to gain. It might look like you are not making as much progress as you want to make. But what I just want to tell you is that look again. Look again. It takes that second look. It takes that power of envisioning, and that power of envisioning to see beyond what you are seeing in the present moment. And that's just what I want to say, that you need to look again. Many of the times, the things that we have is to be able to look again at that attitude, to be able to look again at that skill, to be able to look again at that action that we're putting in. Because at the beginning, it will look like a seed. And usually, seeds are not much to look at. But if you look again, you realize that hidden in that seemingly tiny, insignificant seed is a huge garden. Hidden in that seemingly tiny and insignificant seed is a forest, right? And so be able to envision that goal, be able to envision that dream that you want to achieve, to be able to look beyond the present moment and to see yourself living in the reality of that thing that you want to achieve. And so that's just my message this evening, that whatever you do, look again. Look again. Things are not always as they first appear. That's just it. Things are always not as they first appear. That seemingly harmless distraction, you need to look again at it. It's not as harmless as you say that it is. And also the flip side, for the positive side, is that that thing that is in your hand, that skill, that gift, that talent, that ability, that intention that you have, that goodwill that you have, that your attitude, that your intention, look again, there is more to it. Right now, it looks like a seemingly insignificant seed, but that future that you desire, that dream that you desire, that goal that you want to achieve is hidden in that seemingly insignificant thing that is in your hand right now. And that's why you need to look again. You need to be able to envision and see yourself living in the reality of that thing that you want to achieve. And so that's it for me. I promised I was going to make this very, very short and but sweet. I was going to make this very short and sweet. And that's just it. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the brand new month. Welcome again to the month of October. Welcome again to a brand new quarter, a quarter of possibilities. That's what I call it. This is a quarter. This is a month of possibilities for you, a month of possibilities for me. That's just why I see this month of October. I'm just so excited about it. Go out there and envision your possibilities. Go out there and envision your reality. Envision that better reality, that those possibilities that you desire, because you have the ability. That's why that's why we are powerful as human beings, right? Because we are the only ones that have that gift of imagination. We are the only ones that have that ability to envision something better beyond our present circumstances. No animal in the world can do that. But the interesting thing is that you know that scripture that says, a man that is in honor but understandeth it not is like a beast that perisheth. I'll say that again. A man that is in honor but understandeth it not is like a beast, is like an animal that perisheth. What that scripture is simply saying is that we have this great potential, we have this great power as human beings, but because we don't use them, what happens? God forbid, not you, not I, they end up dying like animals. They end up living and dying as animals because they didn't activate, they didn't use this great power that they have as human beings. And one of those great powers that we have is that power of imagination, is that power of envisioning, to be able to look at something and to be able to see what is beyond that thing, to be able to see a different reality, a better reality beyond what is that thing that you see at that particular moment. And for me, that's just what it is. It's a great power, and we need to employ it in this month of October. We need to employ it in this new quarter as high performers to become everything that God has created us to be. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Everyone for being here live. Thank you for being here on this live session. If you're watching the replay, thank you for also watching the replay. You're awesome. You're the best. Um, look forward to an exciting weekend, an exciting new week that is ahead of us. Look out for the brand new video that is coming out on Sunday. It's about the power of showing up, to keep showing up, don't give up. That's what that video is about. Look out for that video. It's coming out on Sunday. Do me a favor, make sure that you like the video. Drop a comment on the video. It helps the video get to more people that need to get this message. So I'll be super, super grateful to you for doing that. And whosoever gets the video will also be grateful to you for, for liking the video and for also commenting on it. Wishing you a very, very blessed and powerful weekend. Have a great time. Enjoy yourself with your friends, family. Talk to you soon. Look out for that video, just like I said, coming out on Sunday, and all the other stuff coming out over the course of the week. Talk to you very, very soon. Your greatness is very sure.